Yes, my dear viewers, a very good evening once again. Yes, I'm here again to talk about the various types of records for effective management and compliance in small and medium-sized enterprises. You realize that records are, like I said in the last video, records are key to success of any business. And a business without records, it is bound to fail in the shortest time possible. Perhaps that is one of the major reasons, like I said, why most of these SMEs cannot live to see their first birthdays being celebrated. So today I'm here to talk about the kind of all the types of records that must be kept by SMEs, but also any other business. These are the kind of records that one must do it, one must keep. And they are classified, they're in categories. We're going to look at them from different categories. And our first category we're going to talk about is a category in the finances, or call them financial records. If you are sitting in finance, what are those kind of records that you must keep regarding your business? When you come to my office, what kind of records do you expect to see? You are seeing some files in there. What kind of records are being kept there? So let me walk you through some of those records that we normally keep, or you are supposed to keep as an SME, as a company in your business. One of the records you must keep in finance, they are the invoices. The invoices. Because you make payments, but you must keep evidence of what you paid. Suppliers will come and submit in their invoices. You have to pay them. There are payment requests that come in that you have to pay out. And therefore, you must keep a proper record of such payments. So, when I talk about invoices, I mean those demands from clients. But not only demands from clients, but there are also other payments within the organization. That's why also payment requests within the organization are also kept in finance. So therefore, invoices and payment requests are one of the things that are kept in finance. The other thing, we keep receipts. Receipts. Every time we get funds, every time we make a sale and receive money, we have to keep an inventory of those receipts. Those records must be kept. For any person doing auditing, they want to look at those records of receipts, records of invoices. Why? They are supporting documents. They are evidences of transactions that have taken place. Okay? Bank statements. We must keep bank statements. Every time we do reconciliations. Okay? Every time we do reconciliations. So therefore, we need bank statements to be kept. So we must have files for bank reconciliations. We also, I talked about payment vouchers. Okay. Then we must keep records of financial statements. Always we make reports. Always we develop reports on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a semi-annual basis, and on a yearly basis. So meaning that we must have records of those financial reports or financial statements. We also keep records. You must keep records of budget information. Remember, for any business to thrive, there must be a budget. So meaning that you must have a record of your budget information, because all your variance explanations, all your performance must be compared to your budgets. So how are you going to compare them if you have not kept record of those of the budget information? So very crucial that you keep information regarding your budgets. You must also keep information regarding your gross receipts, okay? Your total incomes, because you get incomes from different areas, from different places, okay? As an SME, you will be having incomes from different places. If you incorporate in other organizations, for instance, if it's an NGO, you get funding from different organizations, different development partners. So you must have a record of those incomes. The other category we can talk about are the organizational documents, perhaps not financial, but other organizational documents, okay? Talk about operating agreements, okay? If you have an agreement with any institution, an agreement with contractors, they must be kept. State filings, okay? Filing that are mandatory, we must keep them. Take for instance, payee. It is a state mandate that must file, so there must be a file, a record of those filings. Okay, we must keep information for shareholders. We must keep such information. We must keep it on file. We must be aware who are the shareholders of a business at any time in point. If someone entered in, such information must be readily available, but you can only have it if you have filed it, if you have kept it. Okay, applications and permits. Okay, we must keep such information. Such information must be kept. Other kind of important records that you must keep: information regarding your customers. We make a decision based on the customers we serve. So if you don't have records concerning your customers, it is very hard that you not make some major decisions concerning expansion, concerning pricing. Okay, so you need to know which kind of customers you have. You can only know that if you are keeping records concerning them. Personnel information concerning your employees. Okay, at least every staff must have a personal file kept. If you want to know information regarding Dell, when you reach out to office, they will just pull out a file containing Dell's information, and they will tell you. Okay, they will tell you, and you'll be able to get that information. You'll be able to get that record. The other thing, we must be able to keep information concerning sales figures, purchases figures. How much sales have you made? How much purchases have you made? Information concerning contracts, information concerning insurance policies. We must keep all such information. It is very, very important that we keep it for purposes of auditing, for purposes of decision making. So you must be aware. So if you are starting as an SME, you must be aware which kind of information am I supposed to keep. I pray that you always keep referring to this video. It will be of help to you. Okay? The other thing, which systems do you use to keep information? You can use manual systems, okay? You can use computerized systems like in accounting packages, accounting softwares are used to keep information, okay? Some people keep information electronically. So there is what we call hybrid kind of systems, which keep both manual or which keep both paper and electronic. So be aware, look out. As you are managing records, you must be aware. You must be able to visualize which kind of data, which kind of records am I keeping, and how am I supposed to keep them. Catch me in the next video. But I encourage you always to subscribe I encourage you to share. I encourage you to comment so that we may see how we help one another in this field. May God help you so much. See you in my next video.